Might define this idea that we could see flooding. We know that starting tomorrow we're going to start to see flooding on this road, and the difference between 1965 and now, or even decades after that and now, is that the city of Winona is ready, and there is a 46% chance here of major flooding. That's actually a little better situation than, say, where we were this morning in Stillwater that had an 89% chance of major flooding, but still 46% is nothing you want to mess around with. And I'm sure, as you're about to hear from the mayor, the city manager, some of that is dependent on what happens with the weather. And what you've got here is a long-standing flood management project of a wall that was actually originally built with some federal funds, I'd like to say, from the Army Corps, and then built and developed as well by the city with city funding. And you see a structure that hardly looks like an ugly flood wall that you sometimes see in other places. This looks like it's part of the overlook, part of the infrastructure here, and it makes a big difference. They have reserve sandbags at the airport ready to go, and they have a plan in place, and that's what I think is really important. Minnesotans are good at being prepared, and we all know this was an unprecedented year of weather. This was a winter like we haven't seen in decades, and every time you hear that word, winter of the century or storm of the century, Mother Nature says, hold my beer. And then you see another one. And especially in the last few decades, we've been seeing more and more flooding, and not just in Minnesota, but in other places, and more severe weather events. And so we have to be resilient, and we have to plan ahead.